I'm Madman Pondo, and what kind of idiot are you that you're not tuning in to the World of Kayfabe podcast? Do it now, or else.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time! As I just burped, I'm sorry, excuse me. Welcome to the World of Kayfabe podcast, a pro wrestling podcast. I am your host, your venomous one, your boy, Sick Nick Venom, along with my two good friends, the professor, the backbone, the man behind everything, behind closed doors, behind the scenes that make this podcast oh so great. Staggerly mother effing Crocker, and tonight, thank God he's not here. I will say that. Thank God he ain't here. That's Dan the mother effing man, but we do wish him all, the best of. Oh wait. Anyway,
damn, bro.
I was reading a message that just popped up on the screen.
You about to hit him with the best for future endeavors.
We wish him best of future endeavors. There we go, because we find him again. In his place, we have our brand new member of World of Kayfabe podcast family, Mr. Game King himself, Clarence, my boy. Welcome to the show. Guys, welcome to the show. Kylie, what's going on? So happy for you to join us on tonight's first episode of 2024. Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
I love it. I think it's great.
Yeah!
There it is. So, guys, how was y'all New Year's?
It was splendid. Splendid. A lot of fireworks and a lot of drinking and food. Got fat.
Yeah, I got fat as well.
Yeah, it was good. Chill.
Who is that? I think my girl. She texted me now. But yeah, no, it was a good New Year's, man. It was a good way to bring in the New Year and the previous one, bro. It was wild. 2023 was wild in all kinds of ways.
Oh God, 2023 was insane for this podcast. The shit that we got into for last year, in a good way. It was mainly good. But I mean, the shit that we went through. I mean, we had Kid Cash on the show. We've had Madman Pondo, which was, by the way, our tonight's promo, because we went back because I guess we got tired of Mickey Knuckles. But yeah, like for that, I can't wait to see what's the story for us for 2024. We are sponsoring pre-W225. I gotta get the name of the thing because I don't even know the name of the fucking pay-per-view. I think it's Iron Sharper. Iron Sharper. Hang on.
Iron Sharper.
I'm sorry, PW225 fans. Shut up, Joey. I actually have it on my Facebook right here.
Get your act together.
Get my shit together. I got drunk the other night and put it. Okay, here we go. Iron sharpens iron. It will be going down February 3rd, 2024 in North Park, Denham Springs. Get your tickets now. Don't want to miss out on this great event. It's going to be a four-man, as my camera's out of focus, four-man Iron Man match. It's never been done. Never been done. My camera's out of focus. I'm sorry. And
about to say,
anyway, come check us. Come check them out. They're pretty good. Really love PW225 and their stuff. Just I hate it when they come to Houma. Because fuck Houma. But and I said what I said. And shout out to Renee Boucher. Yeah, fuck you and fuck Houma. If you know, you know. Anyway, tonight I am actually now officially 30 years old. Oh God, I'm getting old. Thank you, sir. Oh no, what are you about to do, Joey?
Oh no.
What is he about to do?
Oh God.
I'm officially 30 years old.
It's all downhill from here, bro. It's all downhill.
My knees are starting to hurt like hell.
I told you.
They didn't even hear that on there. I didn't have the audio showed right. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Dan's sick at the moment as well. Dan messaged us today saying he wouldn't be able to make it because he had the flu, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Nick's getting old.
Niggas
Yeah,
getting old for real.
I'm not happy about that, Tim. I'm not at all. Which, by the way, I don't know if they're gonna do the show Saturday because of Dan being sick, but I'm down for any time, really and truly. What was that? Was that you?
Yeah. Yeah.
About to say.
With tonight's show, we gotta address the devilish elephant in the room, if you will, because I'm wearing his t-shirt, Bullet Club t-shirt. Clarence is definitely happy about this. Don't let the look fool you. He was marking out Saturday night. I know for a fact he was marking out. He was marking out as much as he was.
Nia Jackson's back. Nia Jackson. I hope y'all lose that audio file one day. I hope.
I was just about to say he was marking out just as much when Nia Jax came back.
I hope you lose that audio file and whatever button that works with. I hope it just doesn't work at all.
God,
I hope it's a malfunction one day on that. For real, bro.
Anywho, but yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on. However,
it's trash though. It was trash.
Everybody's happy about it.
No, it was trash.
No.
It was trash from the get-go.
It was kind of, how can I put this? It was kind of, I don't want to say it was predictable because some people saw it coming, some people didn't. But like us, we knew it was coming. And you know what? My camera's like acting up, so
That's my opinion on Adam Cole being revealed as the devil.
I really think it was just like, it was so underwhelming in so many ways.
And the fact
that, don't get me wrong, like we saw clues like way back when.
Well, yeah, there's
in the locker room.
There's the one time that he's sitting on the chair, and you could tell. Out in the ring, and he's in the ring with MJF, and he's on a chair, and you could tell in his right hand that he's like pushing a button in his pocket. And then, all of a sudden the screen turns to the devil and lights come out.
Right, yeah, no, I saw that. I remember that, yeah. And then of course the time when they was in the locker room and then you see the masses up in the back.
Yeah. Clearly
like, all of it just made, we already saw all that to begin with. But I mean, anybody who acted surprised or actually was surprised by that, first of all, it's Adam Cole. Adam Cole switches from heel to face. Like, I switched my underwear. Like, this man.
Well, more than Big Show. I wouldn't say more than Big Show, but he's almost in that level.
Yeah, Big Show.
He's almost in that territory. Between him, Big Show, or Paul White, for those who watch AEW, and whatever.
Yeah, no more BS.
Yeah, Mr. No more BS. Yeah. God forbid. Which I wish we had the.
I just think it was. I really. And what made it worse wasn't. It's not just Adam Cole. It's Wardlow of all things.
Yeah, Wardlow.
That killed me more than any of this.
A man that deserves the title run. They finally turned him heel.
Yeah.
Finally got the heel part done. But it's like now he's like the muscle for like another faction.
Yeah, he literally goes from
right back to where he started.
He literally goes from being subservient to MJF to being subservient to Adam Cole.
Like tonight, he goes on there and it's like, oh well, once when I heal up, Wardlow's going to surrender the title to me, and it's like, well then why the hell is he even there? Don't get me wrong, I love the name. Undisputed Kingdom is great. Obviously, Clarence is not happy about it. But God forbid, let's mark out for Nia Jax, though. Let's mark out for that. But no, the thing is, with that name, it makes sense because I was telling this to my girlfriend this past Saturday. We went to the casino, and that's when I saw the reveal, and I was like, bro, I called it. Clearly, unless you're like Kylie, who, no offense to Kylie, she's a casual fan and did not see that coming, then yeah. But like for us who has been watching wrestling for so long, we knew it was Adam Cole. I mean, the writing was on the wall. We all knew. I really, honest to God, thought it was going to be MJF. Have like, oh, I fooled you guys. Guess what? I'm the devil now. Blah 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 blah.
That would be really underwhelming too, and that would
it
be
would been definitely
because like how you gonna have Samoa Joe hit you in the back with the chair?
It's MJF. What do you expect?
What are we gonna do? Have the devil as a split personality of MJF? He's attacking himself.
Oh, God, that would have been.
Why not?
Worse.
I mean, shit.
But
the thing that really burned my ass, right? Our boy Chris Jericho.
Oh Lord.
Oh boy.
You just made the list.
Oh God.
Notice he wasn't in Dynamite tonight.
Yep.
Notice he wasn't in Dynamite tonight. After the shit that happened. So yeah, it was poor guy.
I'm gonna just say this. AEW
it's crazy, man.
AEW is running to the ground.
But this is what burns me, right? During the media scrum, Tony Khan was asked about the Chris Jericho allegations that happened with Kylie Ray. Which, by the way, those who don't know what we're talking about, Chris Jericho is allegedly or got alleged for having sexual conduct towards Kylie Ray. Thus, make Kylie Ray leave the company. All that stuff.
Yeah, a supposed casting couch situation.
Yeah. So basically, they told Kylie Ray, "Hey, just come on over to Chris Jericho's locker room. It'll be like I think it was during the time Inner Circle was a thing.
Yeah, it just I think either it was just starting or it might have been going for a minute.
Probably, who knows? I could be wrong. But yeah, Kylie Ray was invited to Chris Jericho's locker room, and unbeknownst to her, Jericho was the only one in that locker room. So yeah, Jericho is facing a lot of heat right now. He's in a lot of shit right now. You know what I mean?
I don't think he did that. I don't believe Chris Jericho really did that.
There's also been. So that was one explanation for why Kylie left. There's another rumor going around that Kylie was caught by Brandy hitting on Cody backstage. That's another rumor going around.
Interesting.
I didn't know about that at all. I had no idea about that part.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. That's
but
crazy.
like Kylie, well, I'll tell you this. I never liked her to begin with since the first day. Right. Like, I never liked her at all. Didn't like anything about her.
It's sort of a knockoff Bailey.
Yeah.
It's a very poorly made. I can't even get my
a wish.
And then it's mixed with and then she mixes like really close to Pikachu gear. At least back in the day.
Yeah, it's kid friendly type of shit.
No, it just was not. It's not a good. For one, she doesn't have a good gimmick. Two, I don't think her wrestling skill is really there. I don't. People say she got talent. I personally don't see it. I'm not a wrestler, but I watched wrestling long enough to see who more or less has talent and doesn't have talent. And to me, I personally don't think she has that much talent as a wrestler. But she's just had so many issues over the course of 5 years?
5 years, yeah.
Like 5 years, she's had so many issues with
a lot of mental health issues.
A
lot of that.
A lot of mental health breaks. Yeah,
right.
I mean, she came back. She had like a brief run with Impact.
Yeah, and then just disappeared again. And now, what is she doing? Who's she wrestling with now?
I think last time I checked, she's wrestling with Warrior Wrestling.
Okay,
and she even like, hey, I can't do this. I can't deal with the mental capacity that I'm in.
Like, I just can't get past that. It's just I can't get past the whole thing. It just she doesn't get I just don't like her. I don't really care for it. I'm not saying Chris Jericho's off the hook. I don't think he deserves to necessarily be off the hook. I don't like the fact that fans are jumping on him immediately before they even get anything.
Thinking like, he actually did it.
You have no proof yet. Like, it just like
where's your proof at?
The report came out Yeah. About 5 or so hours before the pay-per-view kicks.
Now they're
on my birthday, no less.
Now
like, that's literally all you saw was that. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? What the heck Jericho did?
Now there was a tweet from back in 2020 that was linked to the person that like revealed the Robbie Starr issues.
Yeah.
And that tweet from 2020 was basically, paraphrasing, like, she wonders when women will feel comfortable talking about Chris Jericho. So it's like, did something happen back? Like, what was
back
that?
then? Yeah, in the WWE days.
Man, look, I just want to know why we wait until now to do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, look, it's nothing against that. I'm just wondering what triggered her to say it. Of all days to say it was on the pay-per-view day, 5 hours before the pay-per-view even kicked, like about 5 or 6 hours before the pay-per-view kicks in.
Yeah.
She decides to pull this stunt.
Yeah, and then one of the allegations was hearted by Kylie, and it's like, what is going on?
Yeah, what is made you triggered today of all days to jump on?
Hey, look, I want probably money. Number one, probably money.
But at the same time, though, you could have chose to do this at any other time. What made you decide to do it on the pay-per-view?
If she wanted money, she should have fulfilled her AEW contract.
Jericho.
No offense, not to be rude, but yeah, I mean, at the same time, you should have just fulfilled your contract.
Like, hey, you either join the cast or I'm gonna make you break your walls.
Well, I didn't mean she should sleep with Jericho, but hell, there's HR for these reasons.
But this right here alludes to the media scrum. Because Tony Khan was asked about this. By the way, Tony Khan with that stupid fuzzy hat.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Good God, it was fucking cringe.
That was stupid as hell.
Is the king of cringe.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm called Captain Cringe by my in-laws. But this dude, you can't get away from it. You can't get away from the cringe.
You would never.
This man is super
He's
cringe.
terrible.
You would never.
He's horrible.
You would never see.
He's
Vince
a robot.
Out there.
The man's a robot. I'm gonna say it right now. The man's a robot.
He's burnt out for one. Like, I think he's
the thing that really had me. One of the reporters asked him about the Chris Jericho allegations. This man dodged it so horribly. It's like a robot malfunction. I wish. I don't know, Joe. You don't have a clip of that, huh?
I can find it real quick, possibly. Hold on, let me see.
It's just, but the way he did dodge it, like, tremendously.
It was horrible.
It was a terrible way of.
Okay,
of
I've got it now.
Okay, let's see if we can play a clip.
Yeah, we can play the audio.
Oh yeah, play the audio.
Hold on, let me get into it.
Respectfully, because as a confirmation of these.
Let me see if I get a better sounding one.
I'm about to say Jesus.
Yeah, it's kind of like someone's microphone, like someone's phone recording.
Yeah, I know, because it's one of the wrestling news sites. Let me find it.
But like the whole thing about it was just like he dodged it so poorly, addressing it, then saying that this was the worst thing I thought he could have said was AEW is the safest.
Yeah,
safest company
I'm
in
literally
the world.
at work.
It's a great question.
At work, and I'm like, that is about the most cappest thing I've ever.
It's a great question,
heard.
I've got it now.
There we go.
All right, I think it applies to everybody in the whole company, women and men, and it's something we're very serious about. And we've had a policy in place, and certainly, I think any time there's anything like that, we would. Make sure we do everything we can to prevent it. AEW has the best safety record, I believe, of any pro wrestling company in the world. I believe we have the most safe environment. I believe we have the best safety record of any pro wrestling company. And I would hold the record of AEW on safety against any wrestling company in the world. And I think AEW is the safest place for pro wrestling. And if any of our wrestlers ever have a concern, they always have an open line to talk to me. And I believe anybody would sit here and tell you they always can talk to me anytime they are concerned about anything.
I've been going to wrestling shows for over.
Somebody clipped in the him being in fear for his life at the end.
So literally, that is all fucking cap. It is cap. Straight like cap. This man is gaslighting like it ain't no tomorrow. My man was gaslighting, and yet he has an AEW hat on. Like, do you feel safe wearing that hat, Clarence? Do you feel safe?
I feel like I'm super protected wearing this hat. I feel super protected.
Once you get an AEW hat, you get a lifetime warranty of protection from
Look,
AEW security.
This is how I feel about the whole. This is how I feel about the whole direction of the company at this point. Which I'm surprised that anybody's even remotely signing to them with the track record that's been going through the bless you again. Like
Deonna Purrazzo signed tonight, as a matter of fact.
I was about to get to that. I was not shocked because the report already came out like 3 days ago. So I was like, okay, this is gonna happen. Now people were saying that, of course, Miss Mercedes Moné was supposed to come tonight. That didn't happen. And of course, doggone freaking jockstrap Dave Meltzer wanted to come out and say, oh, she was gonna debut either tonight or at least very, very soon with a 5-year contract worth $25 million.
Uncle Dave was definitely wrong on that.
Thank you. Exactly. I appreciate that.
Exactly.
Like, to me at this point, it's like the direction of this company, I really don't know what exactly Tony Khan's doing anymore with it. Like, I don't really know what he's doing. He goes from their track record is actually bad. They've had more incidents within the past 3-some years of the company's insurrection. They've signed a bunch of people. And I mean, they're not just signing anybody. Like, they're signing all these crazy wrestlers that are literally some of the top stars of the world. Like, you just signed Purrazzo, which is huge. Very huge. But you got, I know Will Ospreay's trying to finish his stuff in Japan right now. He's trying to finish that.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's another one that's about to get signed or about to do whatever he can.
Right. He's going to be coming in doing something. You got Jay White over here doing what he can do.
I'm about to say whatever he can do.
Right. And he's not doing much. You got Juice Robinson over here doing whatever he's doing.
Oh, he's injured.
He's injured right now.
I didn't see him tonight.
Yeah, he's been injured for a few weeks.
Yeah, he's been hurt for a minute.
What you got
like a while. It was like about a month and a half ago.
Whatever.
I can't remember what he did. He got hurt during something.
I'm looking it up. It's a back injury. I don't know exactly what match. We're not. They don't. Nobody knows exactly when he injured it.
What? Did he try to bang Tony Storm, and then got hit in the back?
She probably threw the shoe at him. She probably threw the shoe at him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she threw a shoe so hard and broke the back.
But like you got all these guys. You got Keith Lee, who's just
injured.
His AEW run is just garbage.
Oh, it's terrible. It is absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
It's worse than Bearcat Keith Lee up in WWE.
Oh God!
Now we got Santa Claus Keith Lee.
Right. Again.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's starting to go that. He's growing that gray beard thing again.
Well, and he came out with that Santa hat and every bullshit.
Yeah. But they got so much talent on this roster, and they're not doing anything with half of it. Yeah. Half of it is doing absolutely nothing with it.
You could really compare it to a few years ago with WWE when they would sign indie talent and do nothing with them.
They did nothing with, like, that's why I was surprised about Deonna Purrazzo. Like, I was really,
it would be.
I saw it coming, but
yeah, but it would have been great to be able to see like Deonna against like Charlotte and everybody over in WWE.
Oh, absolutely! I think she'll fit better in WWE stature versus AEW.
AEW has never been able to run a good women's division. I like that Serena.
I like that. Oh no! Don't say that in front of people because they sitting here thinking that the women's division.
I like that Serena Deeb's coming back, but I'm afraid they're going to misuse her.
Yeah,
again.
she's in like some type of straitjacket or some shit. I saw
yeah, she got some crazy thing going on.
It's weird.
I don't know what they got her doing.
I'm a big fan of Serena Deeb, but just they've never used her correctly.
No,
I really liked it when she was coming out doing challenges every week. That was good.
Well, she kind of at that time she kind of gave me Kurt Angle vibes. Yeah. Like during that time when she was doing like
would come out, yeah.
challenge whoever. Like, if you got the guts, step up to me or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, Kurt Angle did something similar to it back in the day, and it was pretty cool. I liked it. I thought it was great and all that. But now she's coming back with this, like, straight jacket shit, and it's like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, she's already played this type of role in the Straight Edge Society about being a little loopy.
Yeah, but she didn't come out.
I know. But I'm just meaning, what is up with, like, if a female goes heel, she has to be crazy, basically, a lot of promotions. I don't know what's up with that.
I don't get it. Like, well, I mean, you got Nikki Cross over here that hasn't moved in literally 2 months.
2 years.
Like, she hasn't moved in so long.
I would say. Sure.
But, other fans out there saying that the women's division in AEW is so popping off right now. There's only like 4 women right now that's actually anything. WWE
has one of the best women's divisions in the major league promotions right now.
We all know who has the best women's division. We all know who's got that. That's easily TNA.
Right. But I mean, in TNA's, TNA Impact, whatever you want to call it.
Well, whatever you want to call it. Well,
right.
A couple weeks it'll be called TNA.
It's huge. I am very impressed with TNA and how they're running their knockout division. They are doing absolutely phenomenal with it. But I mean, WWE has the strongest one out of them all.
Obviously.
But right now, the only women that are doing anything in AEW is Julia,
Toni Storm,
Sky Blue, and I guess if you want to say anything, it would probably have to be. Yeah.
Saraya.
That's it. That's
really. I was highly disappointed that they ended Saraya's reign so short.
She didn't need to be champion. I'm gonna be honest. She did not need to be champion. Yeah, it was cool for her to win the title at Wembley Stadium and All In. It was great. It was cool, but she's bigger than the title. She doesn't need to win the title. Certain people do not need to be winning a championship, right?
But she's not relevant either. That's the problem too. She's barely relevant right now at this point.
Exactly.
But
whose fault would that be? That would be Tony Khan for booking.
Tony Khan's fault. Really, Kenny Omega's fault, because really Kenny's the one running the women's division.
Yeah, but he's burnt out now.
God, he's more than burnt out.
Well, he's dealing with a bunch of medical issues now.
Right, the man's had to wrestle, run a women's division, run a video game division, and had to do EVP stuff all at one time. You can't run a company.
Which, by the way,
one of the big reasons they do this is because the way to get insurance with AEW, the health insurance, is you have to work an office position to get insurance. There was a whole when AEW started, there was a whole thing about like health insurance and all that, but it was bullshit. If you're a wrestler and you just wrestle, you don't get health insurance. You have to do an office job on top of that.
Which is
wild. Which is
like, you look at Britt Baker. Britt Baker's she's actual dental doctor. That's how I think that's how she gets like insurance.
Yeah, she does her own practice, so she good.
She does her own practice and shit. Yeah.
Right. She's straight. Like, she'll never have to worry about any real insurance like that. Well, dental, if she get kicked in the mouth one good time. But
yeah, Christian.
She get kicked one good time, you straight. The whole thing about AEW right now, as much as I like the company, it's falling apart.
It is. It's starting to show.
People will sit there and say it's not running into the ground. There's no issues with it. It doesn't have,
there's clearly issues.
Poor storytelling.
Yes.
Poor character development. The only good thing we get out of the company is matches. That's it.
Oh, dude, the main event for tonight was really good. Swerve and Danny Garcia. Except for that table spot, which I found hilarious, but had no idea what Homeboy was trying to do on that.
I don't know what the heck.
I don't know what Danny was trying to do, but he didn't get all of it. But I'll ask y'all this: moving from that, because of Deanna moving from TNA to, which is a shocker, because the one person I would never thought that would leave a company that treated her so well, that made her very serious, a serious threat.
She has nothing else to do.
Money talks. That's the problem. Yeah, but money talks also, and I'm sure that they were offering way more.
Right. Now, but I mean, she's accomplished everything she wanted in TNA.
Right.
What left is there? Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, she's a Grand Slam. Not Grand. Yeah, she is a Grand
she's
Slam.
A Grand Slam champion. Well, no, because she didn't win. Is she?
She was a women's champ and a women's tag champ.
That's not Grand Slam. The only one that's a Grand Slam is Jordan Grace because she
was the digital champion, the X Division, and then the women's tag team.
That's the only true Grand Slam champion.
And then also Tessa Blanchard's another one as a Grand Slam
because
she won the World Heavyweight, the women's. Oh no, she's not. No, she's not because she didn't win the tag belts.
Oh yeah, that's right. She didn't.
But that wasn't a thing at the time.
Yeah, she didn't. Go to the
I still put that. I would say because she was the X Division champ. Oh no, she wasn't. No, never mind.
She didn't do that. So it's only Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace is the only.
Jordan Grace is literally the only one.
The only one that ran through it. But she did everything she could in the company. Like, what else could she possibly?
But she definitely had a very good tenure,
right?
With like TNA Impact to TNA.
Yeah, she's not Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley or nothing like that. Like, she's not in those realms, but she stayed with the company for as long as she needed to do.
I will tell you this. What she is what Tessa Blanchard should have been.
Oh, actually, shoot, Tessa Blanchard was about to be one of the biggest stars in on level of even Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
Because of
her mouth got her into trouble.
Yeah.
Right. Now, do I think that they need to let that go and move on from it? Yes, they should just move on from it by now.
Yeah, that would have been so. You know how amazing it would have been to have the two, to be able to have the two lineages from the Horsemen fight each other. Yeah, that would have been awesome.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I can bet you 9 times out of 10, Triple H is gonna probably make that happen.
You know what's happening.
It's gonna happen. It may not happen right now.
Give it time,
but give it time. He's gonna make something happen.
Now that Triple H actually is running the company,
right?
Dude, the possibilities is endless.
With him right now.
We're getting CM Punk versus Rollins at WrestleMania.
But here's what I want to know. I want to know about tomorrow. Triple H has an announcement tomorrow.
Yep.
Oh, on the
really
same day.
now?
Oh, you don't know about that?
No.
Oh, okay. Let me fill you in then.
Yeah, please.
But for those of you who don't know, so Triple H has an announcement tomorrow. Supposedly,
I swear to God, they're making a Nia Jax title.
This dude
going to be.
But what else comes on Thursdays? What wrestling promotion comes on Thursdays?
MLW.
Besides that one,
CZW.
No. Oh, it's TNA
Impact.
TNA Impact is coming on Thursday. We just heard. We also got reports that Naomi, aka Trinity, is supposedly going to go back to WWE now. Supposedly she's going to go back to WWE. But the same time that came out is the same time that Triple H's announcement post came out saying, I have something to announce on Thursday.
And Impact/TNA has started calling their pay-per-views premium live events with that deal with Endeavor. So, yeah.
Yep.
So, it begs the question, are they going to be put on Peacock?
Bro, let me tell you something right now. If I start seeing anything TNA come up on Peacock,
it's not coming to Peacock because they're gonna have their own streaming service for $9.99.
Yeah, I don't care.
Wait, how much?
I think it's $9.99. I think it is
$10. It's not actually not bad because depends on how much content they put up. Depends on how much.
I was about to say they're gonna put all the TNA Impact shows
because their other streaming service that they had, they were really slow at putting all the content up.
Oh, it was bad. Oh God, it was bad.
Yeah,
I remember I had it for a day, and I tried watching TNA from 2010, and I'm like, I can't do this. This is horrible. Or 2008. I'm sorry, 2008.
No,
Perk Angle's time.
If Peacock gets any TNA type of content, I'm going to binge watch the heck out of it. But the fact that Triple H announced saying that on Thursday he's going to announce something, and TNA came back out saying, we're doing PLEs now.
Premium live events.
Dog, that's going to be... I know Tony Khan's going to shoot the line so bad at night when he hears that if WWE and TNA are working together.
It's happening. I feel like they're not going to buy it out.
No.
They're not going to buy it out.
No.
It's just WWE and TNA are going to have a working
relationship.
I mean, they could, it would be awesome if we could have, on Peacock, best of AJ Styles and Impact. You know?
Yeah, right. Because let me tell you this. This is back in 2016 or 2015, Samoa Joe debuts in NXT in December. And Unstoppable, right? Was it
something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. No, it was 2015. I know it was 2015. Anyway, it was sometime in 2015. It was actually the summer of 2015, not December. Anyway, started with him. Well, really, it started with James Storm. Because James Storm had that blanket if you miss run in NXT, and then he was supposed to have what AJ Styles' theme is currently. Mm-hmm. That was going to be James Storm's theme, right? Well, AJ makes the Rumble, which Kevin Dunn, thank God he's left the fucking company because fuck him and everything he's done.
Yeah,
get it? He's done with the company. So now he's out, which begs the question. AJ Styles has been mentioned on the Stone Cold podcast, like, hey, look, how was your run in TNA? And he's flat out said TNA was great, this and that. Why you left TNA? You know what I mean? Like, there's so much shit. I don't know. What did he miss? I mean,
we talked about Deonna Purrazzo.
Deonna Purrazzo debuted AEW.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think Donnie was supposed to watch it when he got home. Sorry, Donnie, we love you. Sorry, buddy. But yeah, Happy New Year.
Well, he asked
Happy New Year, sir.
Well, he asked what he missed. So.
But yeah, they've mentioned TNA on multiple occasions.
Yep. Right.
They have shot TNA content, for AJ Styles specifically. They've shown clips of TNA. So yeah, I feel like it's definitely going to be WWE and TNA partnering up.
No, and man, look, you got All Japan Pro Wrestling.
New Japan's about to come out with Wrestle Kingdom early tomorrow morning.
Man, look, I'm excited to see what Wrestle Kingdom got going on.
Speaking of which, did you see what the global title looks like?
I'm tired of these belts. If I see one more title get introduced, I'm gonna be bro, I'm about to hit him with an Oprah Winfrey. You get a title, you get a title, you get a title. Everybody gets a title.
Okay, Tony Khan.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think
I love it.
I think it's great. No, don't get me wrong. I think it looks nice. I am still kind of upset that the U.S. title got smashed up, basically.
Yeah.
Due to Mr. I want to have a shillelagh all day long and think I'm the best Bullet Club boss ever. That
title belongs to AJ Styles, good sir. That title belongs to AJ Styles, and I don't give a damn what anyone says about it.
But I think it is nice. It's actually a nice looking belt. I kind of wish they would bring back the IC championship again.
Fuck that. I wish they bring back the IWGP title.
The fourth generation.
The best generation title belt.
Man, I went online to look up to see how much that belt would be if I went and bought it off their website. That thing said $2,800. I was like, I know you lying. I know you lying.
Add that to the cart. And just sees this. What did you spend on $2,800?
Man, look, my people be looking at me like, what the heck did you just spend on?
I won this title. Thank you very much, ma'am. How much did it cost? Free.
Especially, not just that. Imagine the shipping being from Japan.
Bro, the shipping got to be at least $50.
Yeah, I had to return something to China once, and it did cost $35 in shipping, and it was a tiny thing.
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Speaking of belts,
I'm good. No, man, but this begs the question, and I want to see what you guys think. Being at WWE and TNA could have a possibility of having a working relationship, and also All Japan.
Yeah.
Do you think if Tony Khan is seeing that type of moves being made with Triple H, do you think that he can mend the relationship in some type of form or fashion with Triple H down the line to say, hey, let's do something?
Yeah. For the fans,
you got WWE, TNA, and All Japan. Then you got freaking
AEW with Ring of Honor,
with New Japan over here. Let's just make one big super show.
I'm about to say that.
Yeah.
Makes one big. He needs to stop talking so much shit first. He does.
Because it wasn't that long ago that he accused WWE. He accused WWE of attacking AEW when his mother was sick. Like, really?
Like a couple of the same man that thinks AEW
like Triple H.
Place.
Triple H, don't get me wrong. Like Triple H's always been a heel, but at this point, this man has a suit on, and the only thing he's looking at is business. What do I need to do to generate money? What can I do to generate the fastest? And I mean, like, think about it. Just think about a super show with all that talent into like one, maybe like a 2-day weekend thing. Like, it can't be just one day. It has to be.
It's gotta be a 3-day.
2 to 3 days.
Let's just make it a 3-day show.
Yeah, a Friday.
That'd be the best thing.
A whole weekend.
Have it on Peacock. We'll have it on Bleacher Report. We'll have it on Triller.
Have it on every single
streaming service that has
Fight TV,
AEW, TNA.
Yeah, Fight TV, all that stuff.
All that shit.
Like, the only problem that would stop this is Tony Khan's arrogance. That's the only thing.
And that's the problem right now. Like, this is a man that thinks that AEW is the safest place to work at, which is obviously cap. It's obviously not true, because he must have forgot the fact that Brawl Out was a thing 2 years ago.
Brawl Out.
The fact that the same guy got in a fight with Jungle Boy literally before his match against Samoa Joe. Yeah, CM Punk, by the way. Like, all this, and not just CM Punk, Andrade, who just recently left the company. Andrade had a fight with Sammy Guevara. Sammy Guevara is another one that's a notorious shit starter. You know what I mean? And the fact that he's still with the company to this day.
Yeah, Sneak. Yeah, even 3 days and they still wouldn't run out of people. They still have like too many. They still have too many people in the roster like to do something.
Yeah,
every day would be a 5-hour event. Every day.
Oh, God, that'd be exhausting.
Yeah, it would be like the Woodstock of wrestling.
Like 15 hours of wrestling.
Think about it. You could have war games
without having war games.
For real.
Think about it, man.
You could do this. You could put a War Games and then put a cage above it. War Games. You could have multiple matches all at one time.
You know what? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck War Games. I have a better idea. Let's make a triple cage match. Shout out to WCW 2000, bitch.
Oh, God, the scaffold match. The scaffold match like it was in ECW.
Team WWE, Team TNA, Team New Japan. Fuck that 3 stages of hell shit. A triple cage match. Make it fucking happen. That'd be perfect. That'd be perfect.
No.
Vince Russo's dream would become a reality.
And we're going to have Mick Foley get chokeslammed from the top.
Yeah, somehow Mick Foley will come out of
No. Fuck that. No. We'll have Darby Allin flip off the very top of the cage.
Oh, God.
Shit.
I think Jeff Hardy would have a heart attack if he wasn't in that match. If he wasn't in that match, he would have a heart attack.
Jeff Hardy's still smoking his weed. It's like, wait, what?
You're not gonna put the King of Extreme in this?
No, better yet. I have a better idea. You make R-Truth versus Jeff Hardy in a comedy match.
Oh,
why the hell not?
Oh, Lord.
Just why not? Why not?
We can throw in a surprise return of Norman Smiley.
Norman Smiley as your special guest referee.
Like, it's just the possibilities are endless with something like that.
Oh, the 3 stages of hell, Ready to Rumble. Okay, never mind that.
But it's just like we're never gonna get something like that if Tony Khan doesn't get his act together. And I mean, in the sense of his ego. Like he just needs an ego check.
We need to have the actual Forbidden Door, not just AEW versus Ring of Honor, not Ring of Honor. Oh, really? AEW versus Ring of Honor versus New Japan? No, we want AEW versus WWE.
That's the Forbidden Door. That is the true Forbidden Door.
Just think about it. Seth Rollins versus Will Ospreay. Kenny Omega, if he ever gets cleared, versus Roman Reigns. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Give me Gunther versus Wardlow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Give me Swerve Strickland versus Carmelo Hayes.
Oh, or Trick Williams.
Or Trick Williams. Why not?
Braun Breaker versus Wardlow.
Yeah. Oh God, Braun Breaker versus Wardlow. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be money right there.
Big E would just lose meat slapping meat.
Oh, dude, Brock Lesnar versus fucking Wardlow will be more like it. Shit.
No, that would be a Brian Cage and a Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Brian Danielson versus Daniel Bryan. Somehow create a character had to been put in play.
Pepsi Man versus CM Punk.
Dog, it just would be the endless possibilities of that.
Team WWE versus
Team AEW.
And there's people online that has made the Forbidden Door of WWE AEW. Like, they made the match card for it. And one of them was Will Ospreay versus CM Punk. Not CM Punk, Seth Rollins.
No, I think that would be a great matchup.
That would be match of the year, hands down.
Team America.
Speaking of match of the year, and I'm very happy to say that the triple threat match at WrestleMania with Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus got match of the year, and rightfully so. That match was just
amazing. That will go down in wrestling history as one of the greatest matches.
However, I am not happy with who got Superstar of the Year.
Who got Superstar of the Year?
Cody Rhodes.
Well, who you think should have got
it? Gunther.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got to think about it. They probably went with the more
obvious choice.
They went with the obvious choice mainly because of how many matches he did. I mean, don't get me wrong. Was Gunther in more segments than Cody? No. So that's why.
But he outworked more than Cody, though. He outworked more than Cody. That man was putting on bangers after bangers after bangers. You can't tell me he wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, if you had like more critical match moments, I would say. But
I understand they made the right choice on that one. But I'm still salty that Gunther should have got it.
No, Gunther should have got it.
However, 2K24, WWE announced that Cody Rhodes will be on the cover of 2K24, which I don't like the cover.
Well, those aren't.
Cover was lame.
I don't think those are official covers that are being released right now.
I hope that's not the cover they're going with, because that just looks mid.
Did they have it already?
I'm glad it's not CM Punk. I will say that. I'm glad it's not.
No, they weren't gonna do. If they would have did that,
they would have definitely. I feel like CM Punk is gonna be the pre-order character.
No, you think he's gonna be the what?
The pre-order bonus.
I don't think,
you know how many
WWE ever done pre-order bonuses, like wrestlers as pre-order bonuses?
Yeah.
Plenty.
Terminator was one of them.
Yeah, but that's Terminator. I mean, like actual wrestlers,
wasn't there like a Rey Mysterio or something like that?
2K19. Rey Mysterio was it was him and Ronda Rousey. They were the 2K
as pre-orders?
Pre-order bonus, yes.
I don't remember that.
This was right before Rey Mysterio came back to WWE. He was announced that he was
today
officially came back.
And this year's 2K23's was last year's it was Bad Bunny,
But see, they never done actual like pre-order bonuses of real wrestlers. I mean, we're talking about
they've done The Rock,
Ronda Rousey, and Rey Mysterio on 2K19.
It started out with WWE 12 with The Rock being the pre-order bonus. Then 13, 13 didn't have anybody except Mike Tyson. 14, however, was the Ultimate Warrior. This started a chain of a pattern to where Those people who said they would never come to WWE or never come back or just left on bad terms came back. Ultimate Warrior came back in 2014. Unfortunately, he died.
Yeah.
Sting, the following year for 2K15, he was a pre-order bonus along with Hollywood Hogan. The whole NWO shit.
Yeah.
He was a pre-order bonus. Guess what happened? Showed up to 2 Survivor Series after saying he will never be with the company. 2K16, I forget who. Oh, it was a Terminator.
Yeah.
17, Kurt Angle. No.
2018 was Kurt Angle.
Yeah, 2018 was Kurt Angle. I'm sorry. 2018 was Kurt Angle. 2017 was who? Oh, Goldberg.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Goldberg was 2017. Came back. Kurt Angle came back. 19, Rey Mysterio came back. 2K20 was Bray Wyatt, but we had to wait a year later to get Bray Wyatt.
Terrible game.
22 was... Who was the pre-order bonus for 22?
Wasn't it? No.
Good ass question.
Now I gotta look this up.
22 pre-order.
Undertaker?
Yeah. It was the Undertaker model pack.
Yeah, because Undertaker had just retired. So yeah, the Undertaker. And then this year was Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
So really, it started out with people who are coming back are people that are like celebrities, if you will.
I don't see them doing that to CM Punk. I see
it. I definitely see it doing with CM Punk.
Maybe
because if they're going to start productions now, they didn't add CM Punk yet. It's possible. It's possible, or he might already be confirmed to be in the game.
Yeah. I think he's going to be in the game more than
tired.
I think they're going to have more in the game already than anything. I don't think they're going to skip.
I thought Cody was going to be a pre-order character for 2K23, but he was already in the game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because at the time that they were developing it, it made sense to put him in
that was like what WrestleMania 38 he came back.
Yeah. So they were able to
really good.
They were able to stick him in there fairly quickly.
I hope it's not this, but speaking of celebrities, what if it's Snoop Dogg?
I better see him do the Snoop Dogg dance.
If he does that, if they make it to where his special move is that trash
people's elbow. Delete the game. That's it. This is bullshit.
Like if there's a creative move or a move set in there and it says lazy people's elbow, I'm returning
it's the Snoopy elbow.
I'm returning the game immediately because I'm not about to have this foolishness.
I'm not spending $70 on a game to where you do the lazy people elbow.
The lazy people's elbow.
That's ridiculous, though.
Nah, like, well, at least and WWE doesn't do. They have a whole production team compared to AEW's game because that game, I can't even. I looked at playing that game yesterday. I was gonna look at it and play it yesterday, and I was just like, I don't want to play this.
Well, they just dropped Tony Storm, and it's already outdated.
Yeah, because it's not the timeless character. I'm like, who cares?
It's the Outcast version of her. Like it's Outcast,
which is a
everything.
Which was a shitty version of her. I didn't like her in the Outcast.
I didn't care for it.
They need a better video. Tony Khan needs to go ask his daddy to give me more money for this video game division. And it's bad because they have.
I'm yawning talking about this.
I mean, the TNA game got less criticism.
Yeah, it was fun playing that. If you were drunk,
it's because of the fact. Yeah, if you were drunk, maybe you play it because it had some stupid moments in. It's just. Excuse me. It's just bad. Like. The production behind this game is bad. Like relatively, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, it looks so much fun." It looks
it's an embarrassment to Ukes because Ukes has made so many good wrestling games,
but they never went through the cycle of like DLC content and all this other stuff. So, not that they can't do it, but it's just like the amount of content that they've done. I mean, what was the last wrestling game before we even got this?
2K19, I believe.
Which one was it?
I think it was 2K19.
That Ukes was behind?
Yeah.
But I mean, they have a whole. But it's WWE again, so it's WWE that's doing it. Like they're doing this for AEW, whose division is probably more than likely smaller. The budget is smaller, but the game is outdated completely. Like it's completely
super outdated.
Like you put the Acclaimed in there in the season pass too. What took you so long?
That should have been already.
I don't understand.
There's no reason.
Why weren't they
There's no reason more than half of these guys should have been into this game this late. There's no reason. Like the Acclaim should have been in there right off the jump. Who else should have been
Swerve?
In there? Who?
Swerve Strickland.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, like they putting in people that were there from like the beginning.
Yeah,
like the beginning.
Yeah, the very beginning.
Is Private Party in that game?
Yeah. Oh no,
they're not even in there, are they?
No. But the theme song's in the game.
But Private Party themselves is not in it.
No.
That's a big problem. You got guys that you've been having the company all these years.
Ethan Page is not in there.
Who?
Ethan Page.
And
you know what I mean? But his theme song's there.
Where has he been at?
He's in Ring of Honor right now.
Oh, Jesus.
See,
I barely keep up with Ring of Honor at this.
I don't watch Ring of Honor. I don't watch pay-per-views. Like,
because I'm tired of seeing AEW guys on Ring of Honor. I'm tired of seeing Ring of Honor guys on AEW. Yeah. I'm tired of seeing Collision guys somehow end up on Dynamite. I
purposely do not watch Collision.
They just need to make
hard to watch.
They really just need to make ROH a developmental brand to develop the wrestlers and keep them on there. But I don't think people would subscribe to a developmental subscription.
No,
essentially.
What they need to do is they need to find somebody to run Ring of Honor. Make Ring of Honor, even though it's owned by Tony Khan, even though Tony Khan owns the company, find somebody to run it.
Daniel Bryan.
He's about to retire. He's literally about to retire.
Not necessarily retire, apparently.
Oh, whatever.
So apparently he came out saying that even though he retires, he still wants to wrestle about 10 matches a year.
Well, whatever.
Which is wild. You said you were going to stop wrestling once your daughter turned 7. Now you're telling us that you want to still wrestle 10 matches a year. So which one is...
I'm not...
Edge is still... Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Adam Copeland said that he wants to wrestle for the next 2 more years. He said he sees himself retiring in 2 years. So at one point you were questioning your retirement because you wanted to retire at WWE. Then you wanted to go wrestle with Christian Cage. Now you're saying you're not going to retire. Now you're saying, oh, I got 2 more years on my life.
Can we purposely talk about, speaking of fighting Christian, can we talk about that table bomb? You know exactly what table bomb I'm talking about, too.
Oh, God. Oh,
you know exactly what table bomb I'm talking about. Where Nick Wayne's ass got caught on fire and not Nick Wayne. His ass. Literally looked like a Super Smash Brothers character after they had the fire in their ass and they bouncing around and shit. That's exactly what happened to Nick Wayne. An 18-year-old prodigy. A man that has his father, Christian Cage, and his mother, Martha. What's the mama's name? Hit the what the mama's name.
She's irrelevant to me at this point.
It's very irrelevant. You have them two making this man a fucking prodigy only for his ass, his rear end, his keister burned.
Can
in Long Island, on a shitty table. His ass burned. I bet you he had explosive diarrhea.
At the end of the day, why did they make that man? Why did they make that man Luchasaurus give up that contract?
That is by far the dumbest thing that has ever happened. That's worse than the fucking Warlow shit.
Like, I was so pissed. I was like, I'm watching off of somebody else's feed. I'm like, let me watch this off of somebody on Instagram.
Luchasaurus.
And I was like, I'm watching.
I'm sorry, Kill Shot.
Yeah, it's Kill Switch.
Whatever. Kill Switch.
But it's like, it's like you got to copy directly off WWE with like the Money in the Bank contract shit, where you can come out with a contract and be like, hey.
Yeah, but like it wasn't his. It was Killswitch's contract.
I know, but I just love that they have to copy directly off of WWE, where you have to come out with a contract.
Right.
Here, match going on, match.
And I'm like, how in the heck are you gonna sit here and tell me, i.e., this is just a gaming magazine, I'm gonna turn in my contract, but I'm gonna let this man wrestle for me? How does that work?
Him to wrestle for me.
Like,
if he wins the title, that's on him.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I'm so lost in every storyline possible right now. The Adam Cole storyline with the devil thing, trash. The kill switch gave up my contract so I can let my daddy win.
Yeah.
Trash.
When they've been teasing forever. When the hell is Kill Switch just going to fucking murder Cage?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Even my dad was watching tonight. He was watching AEW with me. He was like, "That man, I'm waiting for the day that man gonna just lose his. He's just gonna lose his mind and just break his neck." I'm like, "Let me know when that happens." I was like, "Look, Dad, I'll just let you find out whenever that comes up."
Talk about freaking brutal and all that shit.
No, I just at this point I'm a little just I'm irritated with AEW, even though I'm wearing clothes apparel right now. Like,
I mean, I'm wearing an Adam Cole Bebe shirt, so it is what it is on that one.
No, I love wrestling in general. I'm a wrestling fan, but Jesus, I know somebody will come back and be like, "Oh, you're just WWE all the way." No, it's not that I'm just WWE all the way. I'm a wrestling fan, but Jesus, I'm gonna criticize I'm gonna criticize to criticize. AEW is going down the crapper.
Oh, it's definitely bad right now.
Like, it's terrible. It's a terrible show. It's the moves are choreographed so bad. I watched that 4-way match with Brian Cage, Brian Keith, Vikingo, and Trent Beretta. I watched that match and I was like, all right, half of these moves look so choreographed. It's not even funny, especially when Vikingo was pulling them off. I'm like, bruh, can we please make it look believable? Just make it look believable.
The wrong guy won that match.
I was mad that they made the black guy take the pin. I was like, really?
Yeah,
you gonna make the bounty hunter.
You gonna make Brian Keith the bounty hunter, the most hottest independent star today. The man that's going out there getting booties and getting contracts, fucking destroying everybody here and there in Texas.
And he took the pin.
Oh, he took the pin to some fucking washed up has-been that has never been
He's the only one that ain't signed
in any fucking company whatsoever.
But he's the only one that ain't signed.
He was trash in WWE. He fucking barely saw a light of day WWE. Was in a shitty tag team called the Dude Busters. Like, dude, where's my car? Dude.
I forgot about that.
It was fucking horrible. And don't get me started, because you did that same fucking shit last week with fucking ABC. And I'm getting spit over my goddamn microphone.
I forgot about Dude Busters.
This is the guy that was from fucking Dude Busters. Now he's going after a fucking crappy ass Continental title that looks like the most basic default WWE 2K bullshit.
I get Keek. I get Sneak. I get it. He is the lowest man on the totem pole, but
yeah,
still,
but the dude's red fucking hot right now.
But he's not signed.
Hold on,
he's not signed.
Hold on. This is a company that's supposed to be about the young people, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're building future stars, right?
Yeah.
Then why on fucking God's green earth is Trent Beretta going after fucking Eddie Kingston? I'm sorry.
No lie, that's not the no lie. Trent Beretta, no offense to him, because he's a good talent, but he's
never has been. He is a never has been. Just like his tag team partner, a never has been. The hype of this man's career is him being a commentator for another company that's no longer exists. That's literally it.
And the Super Juniors, when he was back in New Japan.
He was back with the Super Juniors, that too. Which nobody fucking remembers.
No lie. There's nothing Super Junior about him because he's literally like
he's fat as all fuck now. Have you seen him?
He was one of the tallest Super Juniors back in New Japan. I was like, how is this man even in this division?
Like,
with the height advantage he has. So,
yeah.
but
and now it's like, yeah, they were awesome for a little while, but it's like, go after the tag
I ain't gonna lie,
belts.
Trent Beretta is like
him by himself. No, God, no. He sucked in WWE. He was horrible enough in TNA. He was crap in TNA.
Yeah, he wasn't doing much in TNA.
He wasn't doing shit. And then, oh God, then he started with that stupid repugnant Vice crap. Which, by the way, fuck that tag team. I hate that tag team. I hate Rocky Romero. I never liked that son of a bitch. The fact that he farted on being the elite.
He's triggered again.
You just don't like one-eyed people.
I never said that. I don't like Rocky Romero. I don't care if he's got 3 eyes. I never like Rocky Romero. Anything he's done is super fucking cringe.
Why? Rocky Romero is great.
I don't like Rocky Romero. I just don't. You don't like, for some reason. You don't like, what was the fucking name that you had mentioned earlier?
Oh.
You don't like her.
Oh, Kylie Ray?
Yeah, Kylie Ray. I put Rocky Romero in that same area.
No, hold on.
Granted, yes. Hold on. Yes.
Hold on. We're talking about a semi almost no talented person that decided to come out at the last minute of the pay-per-view day to say, "Hey, I got abused by Chris Jericho and hit on," to somebody who actually has talent, who was decent in wrestling.
5 out of 10.
He's good. He's actually good. And he's a booker. And does commentary. And has won championships.
And compared to Kylie, he's wrestled in thousands and thousands of people in Wrestle Kingdom and everything.
I just don't see the hype in this man. Like you like ABC Connection.
You want to know why? Because he's literally... He has a brilliant mind for wrestling.
Sure.
He has a brilliant mind. That's why people like him so much, because he has a brilliant mind for wrestling. So that's why
he's like the Japanese Java Guerrero.
Yeah, exactly.
But
no, I just don't. I don't see that match.
Java Guerrero
to me, I'm not gonna lie. I would not. If I would have came on, I would have been like, okay,
I'm sorry for that.
If I didn't watch Dynamite tonight, and I was gonna be like, okay, who's challenging Eddie for the title next? And they said Trent. I would have been like, I'm not watching next week for that.
I'm not watching Collision.
I'm not watching. Yeah, Collision for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be on Collision. It's gonna be in Charlotte.
So.
Like, fucking, it would have been.
Joey. I'm not gonna watch that. Like, I'm not hyped up for that. Like, if you would have told me Brian Keith would have went for it,
100%.
Cool, bet. I ain't gonna lie. I would love to see that. I think that's gonna be good.
I've tried to get. Here's the thing. I've told to Dan and Joey about this. I tried to get him on the podcast a while back, and he never responded to me back. So, Brian, I put you over like Rover. Come be on the show.
But I was going to announce we got some breaking news on the Sasha Banks, whatever.
Oh, Lord.
Her music has been pulled off of Apple and Spotify. So
the theme song?
Yeah, the theme song of hers.
Wait, Sasha Banks' theme song?
No, the Mercedes Moné theme song. It was on.
It just got pulled?
Yeah, it just got pulled. I don't know if that means she's getting signed somewhere and they're taking the rights to her theme song or what.
The only place.
Would you call that music? Because all of this is her saying money and it has some shitty beat.
Yeah, but
it's terrible.
But if they
money. That's literally a theme song. Money. Like, who wants to download that?
It's terrible. It's a terrible theme song.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
unless you're Michael Cole, I mean, shit.
I'm just saying.
Let me tell you something right now. If the rumors are true, if she does come back to WWE, let's say she comes back to Royal Rumble, right? You're gonna have the paramedics on standby for Michael Cole, because that man is either gonna 1, have a heart attack, or 2, wet himself by screaming his boss time.
But there's only one company that would do that. That would take down the music for that purpose. There's only one company.
WWE.
Because AEW wasn't going to take that off. AEW was not going to take that off for no reason. TNA was going to let her do what she wanted with her music. So that was another thing. So the only company that's going to take it down, because guess what they're going to probably do? They're gonna give her that it's boss time music again.
No, what I meant when they took it down, what I meant is somebody bought the rights to it, most likely.
Oh,
The money song. So maybe it's going to be in WWE or AEW or some other promotion.
Oh God! Oh Lord! Could you about imagine she comes out to that theme song in WWE?
Well, in actuality, they may not do it. What they'll do is they'll probably merge it. If she's doing if she's making business moves like she's supposed to be, since she's the CEO and that's what she made her post is.
Yeah, she's a CEO.
She posted. She posted. He asked me what my favorite position is. CEO.
Yeah. So what they're gonna do is they're probably gonna mix the two together. They're probably gonna give her brand new music, but it's gonna give her its boss time money, whatever, together as one mashup. Money. I hate that junk. That song was trash.
Joey, can you find a clip of that? Like just that soundbite?
Yeah.
Money.
Yes, we know she busted her hole again on the other night.
I was waiting for it. Thank you, Donnie. I was waiting for somebody to say so. I wasn't going to say nothing, but I'm glad you said it, though, Donnie. Donnie, thank you so much, buddy.
Bruh, I could have made it tonight, and you decided to pull that out. Thank you.
There it is.
It's terrible. It's terrible. I could have made this myself.
I don't want
a Matt Riddle theme.
I don't want to play too much of that because New Japan is very strict on their shit.
Yeah, they really are. My first thought was when they popped. Like, no, I did not pop for it. Like,
he did. Oh, he did. He definitely. I'll tell you this: Clarence popped so hard when Nia Jax sat on.
Nia Jax is back.
That's exactly how he was when she won.
Oh my God.
He lost it. My man lost it.
I hope that button breaks on your damn soundboard. Like, please, I hope they don't do nothing with this music. Like the music, I could have made that music
remix
my own home.
Add lyrics.
Yeah, I mean,
or get her famous cousin Snoop.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how the fuck do you have shitty music when your cousin is Snoop Dogg?
Snoop Dogg.
Fuck, have her come out to drop it like it's hot or some shit.
Your cousin is literally Snoop Dogg.
I mean, you got, Snoop Dogg can hook you up with tons of producers who can make you different music.
Yeah.
Almost all the producers in California, and yet you're gonna go with money. Like, what the fuck?
With one of those random beats that you find out on a rap site.
Her finisher is complete ass.
It's trash.
Her finisher is complete ass. She can't even do the finisher.
Was not good either. The finisher's not terrible. It just
it looks sketchy as fuck.
The other person has to do their part right. Right. They have to do
on paper it looks awesome.
Who?
On paper it looks
awesome. It's a good finisher. It's just the other person has to do their job on taking the finisher the right way. Otherwise it blows out.
It looks
bad. It looks terrible, and somebody's gonna get hurt on top of it.
Or worse, dead.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a Dark Side of the Ring episode dedicated to Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, we've already got an instance of somebody taking the move wrong. I mean, look at a move wrong. Triple H back in the day did the pedigree. The guy took the move wrong.
Oh yeah, and it looked like Triple H had a big dick or something.
No, he did the pedigree. And his head dove right into the mat.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It went like so, but it was like that.
Yeah.
I was just looking at it again just now. It's a great finisher. It just the other person has to do it right. Yeah. Otherwise, it's not gonna work.
It's gonna look bad.
Man, look, I think this year for wrestling is gonna be
insane.
I really, because there's so many wrestlers out here right now that's free agents. Like the free agent signing of all these wrestlers.
Let me ask you this before you move on. Could you possibly now? Let's hope they don't join the fucking LWO, because nowadays, if you're Puerto Rican, Mexican, or Cuban, whatever, we gotta put you in LWO. Could you see the Lucha Bros sign with WWE?
Yes. Is their contract up this year?
I don't know. I don't know when their contract.
I'll tell you this: if they do Dragon Lee right, which they have been so far, yes, I can see the Lucha Bros eventually moving over, especially with Rey Mysterio's influence. If he's able to influence them enough, some shit, maybe. But I kind of doubt it. I think Lucha Bros like to they don't want to be strictly tied down to one company like that. They're guys who like to bounce around a lot. Like they like to be in AAA and doing what they do in AAA. They like to go in the independent scene. They like to do a bunch of stuff. So I don't really see them jumping ship unless it's towards the end of their career.
Right.
Maybe. Right now they're still too red hot. Like once Phoenix gets himself together, then maybe they'll jump over. But right now, no.
So
I don't see it happening.
I don't know when the Lucha Bros contract ends, but they re-signed in 2021 to an unspecified deal. But I don't know how long that was.
Yeah. They re-signed back in 2020.
Yeah, it's
so. Yeah, that's what I found just now. But
yeah, no,
originally they were gonna show up to NXT. They were gonna be like pirates or some stupid shit. That was that was the gimmick or something. And they were gonna be with Kairi Sane.
I'm just on just finishing up on certain things, but like the wrestling free agents right now the list is so freaking long.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's stupid.
Yusuke Okada.
Like you got Hammerstone.
Hammerstone, yeah, I forgot about
Homicide is still
MJF
Homicide is still out there. Jack Evans, Eric Rowan, of course. Elias has now become Elijah.
He'll be showing up to Wrestling Revolver.
Right. Yeah.
This month, I think.
Who else is on here? Like the list is just so long. Daba Kaido, Chris Masters is gonna be free agent this year.
I see him just staying with NWA. Drew McIntyre is apparently supposed to be a free agent pretty soon.
Possibly, but I see him signing back. Andrade Elo is gonna go back to WWE. Alberto Del Rio, he still considered as a free agent right now.
No.
Joey Janela.
No. If you're WWE, ban that motherfucker. We do not need Alberto Dorito signing with WWE. We don't need that.
But I don't see Joey Janela signing anywhere other than staying at GCW.
Let him stay with GCW.
Oh, Kalisto, otherwise known as Samurai Del Sol, he's a free agent this year. Apparently, Juicy Fanu is also going to be a free agent. JTG is going to be a free agent this year. Joey Janela.
I can see JTG signing with WWE only for the sole purpose as like a Legends thing, like what they did with Shamrock.
Right. Leo Rush.
Oh God. Oh no.
Marty Scurll.
Marty Scurll's not going anywhere. He's going to stay in fucking Mexico.
Marty Scurll's not going nowhere. Leo Rush is going out and say he's retiring for like the 300th time, and then show up to GCW like a couple months later. That was retirement. Oh, it didn't go through.
Yeah.
Brian Danielson's supposed to be a free agent pretty soon. MJF. We know
Mandy Rose might come back to WWE. They're trying to think about bringing her back in. Who else they got on this list? Santana Garrett. She's considered a free agent.
Becky Lynch is supposed to be a free agent this year, but she's gonna resign to WWE.
Oh shit.
Subcoach
Blanchard, Nikki. Like the list is long. It's got Camille supposed to be a free agent.
Matt Cardona. Hold on, Matt Cardona's supposed to be a free agent.
Yeah.
Mandy Rose?
Mandy Rose supposed to be coming back.
But
my girlfriend hates
they work.
I want to call up one news place real quick.
Oh no.
After the whole Monday Raw thing, Sportskeeda was going Cody Rhodes to AEW. Like what? Like, what's up with this bullshit of wrestling news places making up bullshit rumors about like Cody Rhodes going back to fucking AEW just because of the booking in WWE right now?
I think at this point, to me, ending it off, I see that this year is going to be huge in signings. It's going to be huge. So I feel like this year is going to be the year that wrestling really gets. If you're not a wrestling fan now,
you better
you're going to become one this year.
Like just the names alone, like Okada, Alex Hammerstone. Like if you're WWE, if you're Triple H, sign Hammerstone.
Oh yeah, sign him.
Put him in NXT.
Grab Brian Keith.
Brian Keith if you're Tony Khan.
Yeah.
I think it looks like he's signed with Ring of Honor, but
I don't think so. I don't know. Because isn't he with, what is he with right now? Isn't he wrestling in Reality Wrestling?
That, I believe, local wrestling.
DPW.
Wrestling Revolver, I think, too.
He's all over the place. So
freelance.
Honestly, Booker T's probably going to.
If you're Booker T,
he's gonna
this
probably
this could be your next breakout star, my opinion.
Yeah, he's gonna influence Brian Keith in some type of form or fashion.
Oh yeah,
now
he's gonna influence it.
Now, one of the big supposed signings that WWE is looking to sign right now is Camille from NWA.
That's what I said. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know she was a free agent this year. So we're gonna have a whole nother Charlotte Flair situation going on. Basically, we get all the vertical.
Yeah, you could.
I love Goldberg, but Jesus, no.
I hate that old bastard.
But supposedly they're interested in signing her at, as soon as possible.
Well, hey, Royal Rumble's just around the corner.
Yeah,
and Jade Cargill's a free agent, even though she's with WWE.
Oh yeah, free agent WWE wise, yeah. But we all know pretty much she's gonna appear.
She's staying with WWE.
Yeah,
there's no doubt about it. She's gonna stay with WWE.
We're gonna see what happens. But fellas, I think it's gonna be a good year.
It's like what you just said. It's gonna be a very interesting year to say the least. Like wrestling in 2023 was definitely wild in many ways, but I feel as a wrestling fan, we're about to witness some of the most wildest shit go down this year. I mean, we got WrestleMania coming up. We got 2 matches that I feel that needs to happen. Cody Rhodes, obviously, versus Roman Reigns. That's going to probably get the most eyes because Cody's finishing up his story. And then we got what I feel is going to be a really good match if hopefully he gets the right training and hopefully he can get his shit together. CM Punk versus Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Granted, I know how you feel, Clarence. I know your opinion about the Pepsi Man, but this is how I see it. If he can focus on the business, from the business standpoint, if he can provide for the business instead of being like, oh, well, I'm old and I'm working with fucking children, then he can kill it. He can do well with the company. This company, WWE would be making almost trillions, if anything. Just from CM Punk merch alone. Right now, CM Punk's merch is number 1. Outselling Roman Reigns. Outselling Judgment Day. Outselling LA Knight.
Which it was like number 1 or number 2 on Pro Wrestling Tees. I can't remember exactly. The guy who dominated 2023 on sales.
Like, whenever he came back after 7 years.
Yeah.
He literally smashed the Pro Wrestling Tees app.
Yeah, it crashed, yeah.
He broke it.
He broke it.
Because some people are buying his t-shirts. And I'm surprised it didn't happen on WWE Shop.
They got because that's because they're on Fanatics, the place that supplies NFL, NBA, and NHL.
Yeah, but all seriousness, I think this is gonna be a great year. It's gonna be a mighty unpredictable year because you don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be great. I really hope, and this is AEW's last year with Warner Brothers. This is their final year with them. So it's whether or not if Raw can show up with Warner Brothers, thanks to CM Punk, because Punk's like, hey, I know those guys. I was with the other company. I can get you the hookup, CM fucking Punk over here. I can get this going. Like, if that's the case, then yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with AEW. But tonight, I feel is a good start because we got a new faction called the Undisputed Kingdom, which on paper sounds shitty. I hope it does well, but we'll see what happens.
I don't.
Swerve is slowly becoming a world champion. Samoa Joe's your brand new champion, which I think is well deserved. Though honestly, I wish it was Swerve, but I'll definitely pick Samoa Joe. Why not?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is going to be a really good year, to say the least. I think it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, I can't wait for Samoa Joe versus Goldberg.
Yes, I would like to see.
I'm logging off. I'm logging off now. I'm logging off. I'm logging off for the day. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, motherfucker, that's my line. Shut up. Anyway, no. Thank you guys so much. But before we go, any final thoughts from y'all in?
I'm just excited to see what happens this year. I'm excited to see where wrestling can really go now that the forbidden doors are now being opened, especially on WWE side. Like the forbidden door has now been the forbidden door is now a revolving door.
Well, it's cracked. I wouldn't say it's completely open just yet. It's
we'll give it a crack. Okay, we'll give it
slowly opening. It's slowly.
Yeah, we'll give it a slow crack.
Joey?
Yeah, I'm hoping that this year will be a good year for wrestling, basically. That's it. Yeah.
I really hope good shit happens to both companies. And then TNA, it's literally starting next Saturday with Hard to Kill, which is going to be insane. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that. I actually have that. I'll be buying the pay-per-view, but I won't be watching until I get back home from my girlfriend's house. So, I mean, I'm going to see the spoilers and all that shit, but I'm still going to watch it.
Yeah.
Now it's time for my little plug. So March 10th, WWE WrestleMania pre-show, whatever. Road to WrestleMania. We'll be in Lafayette, Louisiana at the Cajun Dome. Come see your boy over there. I'll be front row, not front row, but I'll be on the floor. So come say hi to me. This Saturday is GSW's New Year's Revolution. Me and the podcast are sponsoring the event. We're going to be there. You're going to see me. You'll see Robbie. You'll see the Big Daddy Cool Metzger. He'll be there as well. And various other people as well. Come say hi if you're in the New Iberia area. Come hang out. Come talk about wrestling. Or just talk about whatever. Tell me I suck. Whatever you want to do. Do what you got to do. Also, follow me on Twitch. Right now, my Twitch is getting repaired. Coming up with a brand new banner that's going to be hopefully done by the end of the week with a brand new logo and everything as well. If you also like this podcast, please follow us on Twitch. Also follow us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. We're all on there. Also, check us out on audio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you can find your podcast, we're there. Also, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're literally like 3 episodes away. We're literally 3 episodes away from episode 100, guys. Episode 100, and it's our 2-year anniversary. 2-year anniversary of our show coming up. 2-year anniversary of the podcast coming up pretty soon. We got a lot of good shit going. I hope everybody has a great year. I hope everybody has a safe prosperity of a year. From you boys at World of Kayfabe, the one, the only Sick Nick Venom, Staggerly Crocker. And before we go, I gotta give my man his due. Game King, where's your how can people find you?
If you're looking for me, I'm on YouTube right now. I have a channel called Game Kingdom 504. So you can check me out on my YouTube and everything. Check out some cool stuff and everything. I think a big year for me, and I can focus on it like I should this year.
You call it the Undisputed Game Kingdom.
No. 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 Also, if you are in the Houston area, Sting and Ric Flair are gonna be down here.
Ooh.
They're gonna be down here. So
Are you meeting them?
Yeah, I'm taking a picture. I'm getting a belt sign. I'm getting my pop figure sign. I'm getting all my stuff.
Wait, your belt? What belt you got?
I'm gonna get my world championship belt. I'm gonna get my WCW championship belt signed.
How come we never had it on the podcast?
I just got it.
Oh wow!
I kind of bought it just for this purpose.
Of course, makes sense. Well, which one did you get? The big gold or?
Yeah, big gold. Oh yeah.
Well, which one did you get though?
The replica, the one off of WWE.
No, what I'm talking about.
Which one?
You get the WCW version.
Yeah, I got the WCW version.
Oh man, that's the better one. On that note, we are gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for listening to us, for watching us on Twitch. We appreciate you guys, and we hope you guys have a great new year. And we'll see you guys next Wednesday with Dan the Mother Effing Man.
Mm-hmm.
But we do wish him a speedy recovery because he got sick. So you'll see him next week. Possibly see Clarence if he shows up, but if not, whatever. With that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is your boys at What a Kayfabe Podcast, and we are out of here. Cracker, hit the track.
Gentlemen, as you know, the Ultimate Warrior. Fuck it. It's publicly stated that. Damn it, who put that up? Is that $200 an hour?
That's all.
Oh, me gusta.